Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle bee leaf from CZT Tomas Padros. This is an interesting one. All right. Interesting and neat at the same time. All right. It starts off with a wavy line. And what I'm finding is that just keeping the wavy line not so crazy. So, not big peaks and valleys. It seems to work. But you know what? Play with it. Then, after this first step, what we're going to do is we're going to put another curve line in, opposite this, but we start off kind of going in and then coming out and then going back in like so. Kind of like merging, merging in, merging out. And we're going to do this here too. And we'll get a little partial one there. All right. Then I'm just going to flip it over and do the same thing. And then again, just once you try it, then you have stuff that you can play with after you see, okay, how does my hand work? My hand kept wanting to make these a lot bigger, and I don't know, a little bit more playing maybe would have helped. I don't know. Okay, then what we're going to do is on the side where we've added that second step that we just did, we're going to add, just a straight line, slant, well, a little bit curved. If it's too straight, then then I don't know, it doesn't look necessarily great. But and it's not necessarily coming right out of the corner, although it could. And then from the other side, we're going to do really the opposite side. Yes. And although, let me just see. So if I flip it, oh, it is the same thing. Ha ha. So that helps. Coming on the far side. Yeah, so like we did here, where we added this from the far side, and then, adding a slightly curved line or something. And two, with that, take a look at the for more inspiration section, because I have links and in the description section, and you will find a link to Thomas's. This was on Tangle Pattern, so it's a link to there. But take a look at the examples that he has, because it gives you some extra ideas. Because you don't just have to do this, just that straight line. He had some other options. And let me see. I guess I need to add one here. And the thing that I noticed was that this line, it's a little off center, so it kind of gives. And I'm having a challenge here. Okay. That would have come from this direction. That's why I'm being lost. This one would come from there. Okay. Then, for some shading, again, using the side that we added on, this extra curve. So this is the step 2 part. I'm going to use that as my base. And I'm just going to put some graphite underneath. I'm putting just a little bit. And 2, by looking at his examples, just to get some extra ideas for ways to shade. And then I'm flipping it over, doing the same thing. Oops, I forgot to smudge that one out. What's neat about this is because it's kind of off center, it kind of gives us this twisty look, and so you can kind of play with that. And like this way, this one looks like it comes sort of right out of the corner, but I tried to scoop it down just a little bit. Let me get that one there. And then 2, you can play with the darkness, and then just there's a host of other ways that this could be done. And let's see. Yeah, yeah, so it's really interesting looking. You could add some um, extra lines here. I know on his example, and I did put it on some of my step outs as well, where I you could like add a couple extra lines, add some lines in a little orb or something. Um, but it's neat. It's neat. It's unique and not necessarily difficult. Like I said, I just was having challenge. Okay, which way do I want to put this line? And with that said, looking at his step out, he had some kind of going both directions. So certainly you could do that. If actually, let's try that really quick. So if that one was going under, and say this one, we want to have this one kind of come up. I don't know. Let's just see. I might have just messed it all up. No, there's no such thing as a mistake in Zentangle, right? Right. Oh, but see, if I do that on all of them, then it makes it kind of extra interesting. Let's see, and that's on the opposite side. And then just the shading is what really makes it, and doing it on the opposite side. And let's see. I hope you don't mind me playing. And oh, I didn't do this side. Blah blah. And sometimes I have to turn the tile just to get the right kind of perspective. There we go. And anyway, it's just it's so much fun to play with this, and knowing too is like there's no such thing as a mistake. It's just playing. It's just a piece of paper, and sometimes from our playing we get some really good ideas. And especially if things. Oh, that looks neat. That looks that looks so different. Neat, neat, neat. All right. So with that, I hope you enjoyed. And you know what? While I'm looking at it, sorry, I feel like it just needs, some little extra. Let's do it on the. Sometimes just that little extra line or two. I like that. That looks neat. So you see how sometimes playing, because I wasn't happy with it, and my friend Diane always says if you're not happy with it, it just means you're not done. And so sometimes it's just taking another look, or stepping away for a little bit and then come back and look and say, well, what how's my shading? What else could I do? And this just adding some extra lines seemed to help. So with that, I hope you enjoyed it. Do take a peek at the description section for links for the step outs, links to connect with me if you wish. I do classes, both free and paid classes. Also have a nice Facebook group with a lot of really friendly people that are usually on the classes. And so what's nice is that we share the work that we do from the classes and from these Zentangle quickies that I post every day. It's kind of somewhat of a daily challenge for those that wish to take part in it, whether it's all the time or just when you have time. And so we have a good time. If you like the video and you have not subscribed yet, I would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. That, of course, is free. And if you do, make sure to hit the notification bell so you can determine how you want to be notified, if you want to be notified at all. The thumbs up or likes and shares are also much appreciated. And with that, thanks again for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.